Everyone, welcome back to Array Blog once again. In this video, we are going to learn about Python modules and import from import built-in methods, right? So in Python, you don't always have to write everything from scratch. You can reuse code using modules. In this video, we'll learn what modules are, how to use them with the import from import, and also explore Python built-in module, right? So let's create a file first that will say that my math.py, right? So let me rename it my math.py, right? So the question is, what is module? So a module in Python is simply a file that contain Python code. So a module in a Python is simply a file that contain Python codes, function, classes, or variables, right? It helps us to organize and reuse code easily. So for example, we declare a function that is add. Now we pass the arguments a and b, and then we'll return a plus b, right? So this is a simple function. Now you want to use this function in another file. So what you'll do, I'll just write it here in a comment. So in another file, what you do, you import like this, import my file name, my math, right? So that's how you import. But now directly you can print, then my math dot add, and then you pass the value like for 4 and 5. That's it. So it will give you 4 plus 5, that is 9, right? That's how you use module in Python. Basically you have written this function in another file, my math, and in the different file there is another file that is called math.py, and you want to do addition over there. So you will import my math, you import my math, and then you use this my math and dot add function, right? Now let's move to the second things, that is importing modules. So for importing modules, like suppose you want to import math, so there is another module, import math. There is a module in Python that is math. So what we'll do, print math.sqrt, and now what we'll do, we'll just pass the 16, right? So we'll get square root of this value, square root of 16, but it should be print, right? So we'll just clear this, and just let me, right? So let me clear this. So what we'll do, I'll just run this file. So we'll type my my math.py, right? See, it's a the 4.0, right? So that is the square root. Now that is the this is normal import. Now from import, so from import, right? So from import, how you can import? So you import like this, from math import sqrt, right? So you have imported the square root from maths, right? Now let's print it again, print sqrt. Now you pass 25, right? So let's run it again and see it's a 5.0. So it works as both way, right? Now the next thing is importing alias, import with alias, right? So import with alias, what it does, you import math as m, import math as m. So m is alias here, and now let's print this, print m dot pi, right? It will print the value of pi. So let's run it and see. See, it's a 3.1459 and then colon, right? Now next thing, so there is a three-way to import file. The first one is like direct import, import the whole files, whole like And then there is a from import, that is from math. You import one thing, that is just square root, right? And for using alias, that is import math. You import math as a m, that is a shorter form of the math, right? So you can, it is easier to write and easier to like understand what you import and what kind of alias you have used. So now next thing is there are Python has like many built-in modules. So let's see some examples. So we'll just write here built-in modules. So the first we can see that random. So you can import random, right? So this is our random module. So what we'll do, we'll print, and it prints basically random value from 1 to whatever the value will pass. So let me write this first, random dot rand int, right? So we want integer value between 1 to I guess 10, right? So let's run it and see what it prints. So see, it prints the random value 10. Now we'll run it again. It prints the 8. So what it does, it prints any random value whenever the program will run from 1 to 10, right? Now there is another module. There is lots of modules. Then there is another module, date and time. Date, time. So this help you to give the today date. So let's see the example today. Today, now today equals to date time dot date dot today, right? Because we want today dates. So let's print today, print, then today date is, right? And what we'll do, we'll just pass the variable here. Now let's run it and see what it print. See, it said today date is 4th of September 2025, right? Now there is a so there is a lot of inbuilt module. So for checking the all the values, like how you can check all the available modules, right? So you have to type like help and then modulus, right? So let's run it. See, it say please wait while I gather all the list of available module. So you'll guess this, say this is this, and then it will keep printing all these modules. See, these are the modules. See, we get the Bolton, ISO 69, PyForus, YML, XML, PyCLVR, IDNA, ICU. There is a tons of inbuilt module. Let's close this. So what we'll do, we'll delete this. So that's it, yeah. So module help us to organize code and reuse existing functionality, and we learn about import, from import and built-in module like math, random, date and time. So if this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more Python tutorials, and share with your friends. In the next video, we are going to learn about user-defined module in Python, how user can define their own module and use it. Thank you. See you in the next one.